Hey, this is Matthew. Today I'm answering the question I get a lot, which is why do I bother maintaining and building a productivity system or a getting things done system? If you're new here, my name is Matthew and my goal is to spark you to think differently so you can create new possibilities for yourself in your life. I was talking to one of my friends, Riley, yesterday. I just started talking to him about the benefits of a productivity system because I can see he was struggling a bit and would really benefit from the sort of thing that comes from one of these systems. And I just started describing it and I realized, this is the explanation that I wish someone gave me a long time ago. So that's what I'm going to share today. So firstly, what do I mean by productivity system? Well, for me, a productivity system is an external system that I can use so that I don't have to bother my primary brain and my concentration with trying to remember all the things that I need to get done. So this is everything from changing the water bowls for our animals, taking the bins out, calling back the person who I need to call back, writing the email, doing the budget, whatever I need to do. I don't track that in my head. I track that in an external system that I trust. And why do I do that? The key reason is that when I have an external system I can trust, I'm able to be present and in the moment. If I don't have a system I can trust, what I end up doing is spending huge amounts of my time, my effort, my mental energy, just trying to remember all the different things that I need to do. And that is not a minor thing. It works out to be a huge mental burden that I'm constantly carrying around if I don't have a system I can trust. And there's a fair bit of work that goes into setting up one of these systems at the start. The biggest one is just sitting down and committing to capture every single thing in your head. And when I first started, that was almost overwhelming. I've just got so many things I can't possibly capture them all. But it turns out, like anything, in a few hours with a little bit of work, it actually is possible and it's not that hard after all. And once I have committed to doing that, and then I commit to every time I have something that comes up that I need to do, that I need to manage, I capture it, and don't let anything fall through the cracks. It really means that I am able to be present in the moment and focus on the doing rather than on all the remembering. And then there's this whole thing about, so how do you actually create a system? Well, I always recommend everyone starts with reading the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. It's a book that I read, I think, in 2008 or maybe even earlier. And it is sort of a foundational book on the topic. Then there's been a lot of writing done about it by a number of people, particularly Tiago Forte, who has kind of taken that and built on it and added more useful components to it and more modernized it for how we work today. The foundation's pretty straightforward. Capture everything that's in your head in a digital system that you can trust to remember for you. You want to take that remembering out of your head and put it somewhere else so that you can focus on being present in the moment. That's all for this week. Please consider subscribing to my email newsletter. I send out ideas, thoughts, and insights I'm having every week on a Sunday, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And with that, the journey continues.